What is up, guys? Justin Trainer here, back with another video for you guys. And I know it's really late, but I really wanted to do this video, and I was just thinking about this, and I think it's about time, since we are halfway through with the islands. I wanted to just give my thoughts and opinions on what I think of the trials so far in the anime. And I really want to do this and discuss this with you guys and really get it's gonna be really cool talking with you guys about this because this is interesting and I really want to interact with all you guys about this, so of course tell me your thoughts and opinions about them as well. But let's get into this video and this discussion. So I don't want to say I'm disappointed and about the trials in the anime, but I had higher expectations. It just it feels like they're not as creative in the anime because one, there are no trial captains. Don't know why that is. I speculated about this in another video, check that out, about that maybe because the anime's timeline is different from the game's timeline, and that this is before the events of the games. That is just a theory. Don't know how much merit there is to that yet, because they would have to say it out loud if that is the case. But, or the other thing is that maybe it's just they want to make the anime its own kind of thing, and like having it just as a copy and paste with, or maybe they felt like the trial captains isn't gonna make the anime unique. They want to find other ways of doing it. What I want to say about that is it's disappointing though, because the thing about the trial captains is it, like I said, it brings more creativity. Because the thing is, with this in the anime, how it's been handled is you don't do this kind of trial like whatever, like with the exception of the same thing that happened with the Lost Jungle trial, is they found ingredients anyways like it was in the games. With the exception of that, you just battle the totem Pokemon and that's it, and it's supporting Pokemon. It's that's really all there is to it. And with the games there was more creativity and it felt cooler because you actually did a trial, then you fight the totem Pokemon, and then you get the Z Crystal if you win. So it lost some uniqueness of what I would say to the trials. That's what happened. So what else? Just ignore that, guys. I don't think he was in the shot. That was my brother. I hope he wasn't in the shot. But if he was, I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm continuing on with the discussion. Where was I? Oh yeah, talking about uniqueness. So yeah, it just felt like, it just feels like it doesn't have, it's not as unique. I don't know, but tell me your thoughts on that. It just doesn't feel like it could be, it feels like it could be better, and that's why my expectations are just, it's not meeting, the trials of an anime have not met up to them, because it's just like, I don't know if I was expecting too much, but expecting a lot here, because to me, especially with anime, to me it gives you a lot more freedom with creativity than you can do with a video game. Because again, the thing about a video game is that, yeah, you can all add all these aspects and quirks and kind of like programs to what you want the game to be like and what you want the game to be. What you want the game to not be, but what you want the game to ultimately represent. And what you want your characters to represent, and that's in your control with how they're programmed. But the thing about anime is that you can take all of those aspects in games, but in the games, and turn them into like a real life thing, because you're not seeing it on screen, like you're seeing it live, like you're seeing each character's actions. Like it's more of a realistic what do I want to say, realistic representation of, kind of like, it's, you're able to connect to the real world more in real life through anime than a video game. So to me, the fact that the anime's trials has lacked that kind of creativity, in my opinion, it really has not met up to my expectations. And like I said, I'm not like disappointed in how the trials have been handled, but I just expected more. And just, it feels like they've tried too hard in making the anime different from the games, that it's hurting the anime more than it's helping, in my opinion. Because I mean, this could change with how the trials might shape up in Ula Ula and Pony. It could change, but as of right now, it feels like it needs more creativity. Definitely, that's what the trials could use in the anime. And then before I get into this next thing that I really want to talk about, I want to talk about this one aspect first. Is that the trials were too easy in the games. I never understood why people have had complaints about that. Yeah, some of them were really easy, I understand, but they couldn't all be hard, you know. You gotta have a balance in difficulty. Overall, I feel like the difficulty was good. And really, were gyms really that hard? You know, we talk about the difficulty of the trials, but come on. It's not like the gyms were this hardest thing ever, that this huge obstacle that you had to keep completely focusing and focusing on to beat. Know your type advantages, and that's how you beat the gyms. That was pretty much it. So, never understood the difficulty complaint. Just never made sense. I got tons of evidence for you that the gyms were easier, you know, that I don't want to get into. But yeah, I just want to talk about that. And now here's the thing I really wanted to talk about with this. The thing about Ultra Sun and Moon, we don't know whether the trials will be continued. So what my thinking is that they gotta spice this up when we get to Ula Ula and Pony. So I was just thinking that maybe now that it's gonna have to speed up, they'll focus more and handle the trials better. Because the thing is, I mean, I've loved the battles with the trials, so that has not been a problem. So the battles have still been great. That's always been good. So the battle quality has definitely been up there. That has never been the problem. It's just that we gotta see some creativity. It just feels like, and I get it. I guess it does seem kind of interesting having the Karumas run everything. It seems to make them more important. But just to take out the importance of trial captains just felt like a mistake. It didn't really make sense. They didn't need to get rid of them. Could have just been the way it was. But I don't know. So that was pretty much it. That's my thoughts on the trial so far. been good. Have not met my expectations though, because it could be a lot better than what they were. But again, tell me your thoughts and opinions about this, guys. Again, I really want to interact and talk to you guys about this and really get your thoughts, because this is important here. This is for Sun and Moon here, what its future is going to need to be like and what it should be like, really. You know? But hey, we'll find out how it's handled. Like, comment, subscribe. Click on the notifications bell to get every video I make first, because there'll be news and information. You don't want to miss that. I'm Distant Trainer, guys. I make great Pokemon cards if you guys enjoy. You will not be bored watching my channel. I promise you that. I'm signing off now, guys. Peace! Have a good night, guys, and just keep on living life to the fullest, guys. Talk to you guys again in the next video.